So I've cut these things and I'm getting at least like 20-30% more airflow. Now I think the fan is a little bit too inside. So if we, I don't know if it's visible, probably it is visible. So it looks like fan is too inside, and because of that maybe the airflow is not optimal. So maybe if I find a way to move the fan towards the front, so there is this gap here. Okay, my hand can't go in. So at least like 3-4 inches of 3-4 fingers. So like, okay, at least 3 inches of gap is there, I think. I'm going to try to reverse the frame of the fan, the white thing, the white meshy thing. So I'm going to try to reverse this so it's concave like this. So if I reverse it, it's going to be concave like this. So from this side it's going to be convex. So that is probably going to push the fan out like at least 2-3 inches, I think. But if it's going to push too much, then the fan is going to touch these things, then it will not be possible. So I'm going to have to remove all the zip ties and all the connections and do that. And that's perfect. So the swing is swinging without touching the fan, and there's like very little, like a half-inch gap I think between the fan and the swing. So it's perfect. So I have reversed this mesh. I also have removed the covering that I put here because this was not working, because the heatsink was not sufficient enough to absorb all the heat, and the temperature inside the cooler was not actually cold enough to cool down the heat inside this. So this whole the enclosure was so hot that it was very hot. So yeah, I think I'm almost done. I'm just going to put everything back together, and yeah, that's it. I'm almost done. I put these plastic sheets here so that the water falling from this will fall on this and slide and fall in that. Otherwise it's making a lot of noise and I'm not able to sleep in the night because of that rainwater sort of sound. So I have the plastic thing and it's going to slide off, so I'm going to put a hole here. Okay, maybe that's too far. I don't know, let's try anyway. Okay, maybe actually I don't need to. I was initially planning to put these. Maybe it will automatically heat weld together, so I don't need to do anything further. Let's just do this. Okay. I guess for these I will have to do the whole thing. Let's try. Oh yeah, it's plastic welding. I think that should be enough. Okay, that's a fail. These plastic sheets were actually okay. The problem is they're not actually dipping in the water. So you can see, yeah, there. So it's still falling like a nice stream, and that's making that sound. The net is actually sort of not sufficient, maybe. Probably the water is just going behind it and falling down because it is mesh, like water passes through it. I will need longer plastic sheets. I don't know, probably I'll have to use plastic covers which actually will run the whole length from the starting to into the water. So I'll have to remove those and put something else. Okay, so I just stapled plastic cover instead of removing this and doing double work. Here also I just stapled plastic cover. I hope this works. Okay, that definitely reduced the sound. That definitely reduced the sound that came because of water falling. I mean the trrr sound, but the actual rain sort of sound is still there. And I'm not sure where that is coming from. It might be coming from the pump. Okay, I have opened this up. I think it's coming from the pump. I'm not really sure, but I don't think I can do anything about that. But that's sad. Okay, I think I'm done now.